Hi, I'm here in this video to let you know about all the different types of crochet hook there are out there. So perhaps you've been crocheting for a wee while or perhaps for a long time and you've tried some different hooks and you'd like to know what other options there are out there. So I have 10 different hook types, would you believe? And I'm going to go through them one at a time for you. First up, now they're not in any order of preference of mine or anything, but first up I have steel hooks. Now these are, let's come right in, these are really fine hooks that you would use for perhaps embroidery thread or fine cottons or silks. Really, really fine work. I mean, this one here is a 0.6mm hook and this one here is a 0.75. They tend to go from these kind of sizes up to about 2mm. So the handle of them will generally be aluminium and then the shaft and the hook itself is steel. So that is one option, especially if you enjoy fine work. Next up, aluminium hooks. Now these are what I probably have most of in my collection. They are cheap to buy and they are smooth to use. And you find them a lot in charity shops, in thrift stores, op shops, wherever you are in the world. There are always loads of these. I like to actually colour code mine with a bit of nail varnish on the end, just so I know what the different sizes are. There's a wee tip for you. But yeah, a good all-rounder, nice hook. These are ergonomic hooks and they're probably one of the most popular options, certainly the most popular in terms of the number of different options that there are out there. For example, this one here is a very cheap and simple one. Basically, the ergonomic ones are shaped for your hands. Whether you hold with this kind of pencil grip, or these ones are really good if you are more of a knife grip holder. A nice chunky handle there. I'm not going to name any brands because this video is not sponsored, but there are all sorts out there. The only thing I would suggest is try them. I mean, you get them in packs of say 10 or 12 with all the different sizes, but perhaps your best thing to do first would just be to buy one in a range, see how you get on with it, and if you like it, tune in and buy the lot. Just test and see is all I can say on that one, because what suits one person is not going to suit everybody. Next up, I have bamboo hooks. I've got a couple here. This one is a 3.5mm one, and both are good if you enjoy working with the natural material. They feel nice and light in your hands, and my only downside would be that the hook on the finer ones does tend to catch on your work. That would be my little drawback. No problem with the bigger one. I quite enjoy using that with chunkier yarn. Handcrafted hooks like these are a fun option. I mean, look at this one with the gingerbread on it. It's super cute. I have this rainbow one and a glittery one. These ones tend to be formed around an aluminium hook. So underneath here would just be the same as your simple aluminium hook, and it's generally polymer clay which has been added, and they give it a good ergonomic grip and they're fun. Next up, plastic hooks. The smaller, finer ones tend to be solid plastic. Often you get them in multicolours, maybe with glitter running through them. This one has glitter running through, it's a larger one. The larger ones are hollow. I don't know if you can see, yes you can, because you can see my thumb through it. The larger ones are hollow plastic. This one will be hollow as well. And they're very light. And again, cheap. So I hope you found that useful. I bet you didn't know there were that many different crochet hooks out there. And I hope that it's given you some inspiration if you're perhaps new to crochet, something to go and try, or if you've been crocheting for a while, there might be some info here about a hook you might want to try. For me, I do tend to favour just the plain old aluminium ones. I think they were first in my collection and I've just always used them. I do have some hand-carved hooks are on my wish list. I would really like a hand-carved hook. So if hubby's watching, hint hint, or if you know my husband, hint hint. All this information is in a blog post that I've put together. So if you want to check out my blog, you'll find all the information detailed there as well. Possibly things that I didn't mention in this post, so it's worth checking out. And if you liked it, please do subscribe to my channel. I'll be doing more videos Let me know if it's useful for you. Like, all that stuff. Thank you. Bye.